We all know that building a company is tough. I mean, it's a huge challenge anywhere, but building one in Africa, that comes with its own unique set of hurdles. So what if you had a blueprint, a guide specifically designed for that journey? Well, today we're going to dive into a brand new model that's trying to do exactly that, using AI to help forge Africa's next generation of entrepreneurs.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. You've got this amazing idea for a startup, but instead of figuring it all out on your own, you have an AI co-pilot right there with you 24/7. That's the powerful idea at the very heart of this new framework we're talking about, called Pragma.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Another online course, another accelerator program, but you've got to understand, Pragma is designed to be something much bigger. It's a complete entrepreneurial ecosystem built from the ground up to really get the specific challenges and, the massive opportunities that exist across the African continent. So what is it exactly? Well, at its core, Pragma is this really cool learning ecosystem. It blends personalized learning paths with both AI tutors and real-life human mentors. The mission here is pretty simple, but it's also incredibly ambitious, to turn great ideas into successful companies and really help grow that next wave of African tech leaders.
Okay, but how does it actually do all this? I mean, what makes this model truly different from the countless other resources out there for entrepreneurs? Let's break down what makes it special.
So the whole approach here is super tailored. First off, it's mobile first, which, let's be honest, just makes sense for how people connect and get business done across the continent. Then there's mastery-based progress, which means you can't just skim through the material, you actually have to apply it to move forward. And maybe the biggest game changer is this build-to-earn idea. You earn your credentials not by passing some test, but by actually building your company. And this isn't about sitting through long, boring lectures. The learning is broken down into these focused, 10-minute sprints. That's short enough to fit into any busy founder's day, right? And right after each one, you get immediate AI feedback, which helps you learn and pivot on the fly. And this, right here, is such a crucial point. It's a fundamental shift in what it means to be qualified. Forget about cramming for exams. In the Pragma model, your proof of learning, your credential, is the actual venture you build. Success is measured by what you create, not just what you can remember. This brings us to the really cool part, the core engine of this whole ecosystem. We're talking about a suite of AI tools that are designed to act as your personal co-pilots through the entire wild journey of being an entrepreneur.
This support system has 3 key parts. It all starts with psychometric profiling to figure out your unique strengths. Then, you get an AI business coach, which is kind of like having a venture capitalist on speed dial. And finally, there's an AI mentor to guide your own personal development. It's a holistic approach, supporting both the business and you, the founder.
And let's be clear, the AI business coach isn't just some generic chatbot. No way. It's a really powerful tool for all those critical founder tasks, like validating your ideas, building investor decks, and practicing your pitch until it's perfect. And crucially, it's been trained specifically on African market data, which gives it this vital context that a generic AI would totally miss.
Okay, so the system is powerful, for sure, but it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. A huge part of this model is personalization, and that comes to life through different founder tracks that you choose based on what stage your company is in right now. The program is broken into 3 distinct tracks. Roots and Realities is for that very early stage. You're just validating your idea. Then there's Runway and Liftoff for when you've got a prototype and you're getting ready to launch. And finally, Growth and Scale Up is for businesses that already have some traction and are looking to hit that accelerator.
And see, each track has a really clear focus. If you're still just testing your core assumptions about the problem you're solving, you're in Roots and Realities. If you're deep in building out your go-to-market strategy, that's Runway and Liftoff. This structure just makes sure you're working on exactly what your venture needs, right when you need it most.
So what does all this actually look like in practice? The whole experience is built around a super focused 16-week blueprint, and it's designed from top to bottom to produce real, tangible results.
The journey has these really clear, major milestones. You kick things off in week 1, setting your goals. By week 8, you've got a crucial mid-program review to see how things are going and pivot if you need to. And the whole thing builds up to week 16, which is demo day, where you actually get to pitch to real investors. And look, this isn't just theory. You hit the ground running from day 1. If you're in that early validate track, you are immediately working on your problem hypothesis. If you're in the launch track, you're outlining your go-to-market strategy. It's all about forward momentum, right from the very beginning. The central promise here is simple but so important. You won't build alone.
Being an entrepreneur can be a lonely road. The whole goal here is to provide the clarity, the confidence, and the structure to overcome that, giving founders a real support system to help them go faster and farther.
So, after the 16 weeks are done, is that it? Not at all. The ultimate takeaway for a founder is that this isn't just a short program. The goal is to give you a lifelong toolkit. After you graduate, you keep your access to the courses, to the AI tools, and maybe most valuable of all, to the alumni network.
So when you put it all together, the personalized learning, the hands-on building, and this really powerful AI copilot, Pragma is putting forward a pretty bold new model. And it leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. Could this be the blueprint that finally unlocks and scales Africa's next generation of tech leaders?